That has here with some of my favorite hobbies like fishing, sailing, and biking. Now I'm gonna tell you a little story how my dad impacted me with fishing. Once I was at the beach and saw a guy holding a fishing rod. I asked my dad what was that. He told me that was a fishing rod. So that the next day, he brought me to his garage, showed me all his fishing stuff, and told me we're going fishing next time. That I was hooked onto fishing. My mom was always so influenced by my hobbies, like cooking and watching TV, and also cleaning. Now I'm gonna tell you a little story on how my mom made me interested in cooking. Once my mom was cooking a meal for me, and I walked into the kitchen to ask her what were the things on the walls. She thought those were spices for cooking, and I asked her, can we cook a pasta or something? So she said yes. We cooked something, it was delicious, we enjoyed spending time together. That I was also hooked onto cooking. Without my mom and dad, I would have never found some of my favorite hobbies like fishing, biking, and cooking.
One day, my dad asked me to try tennis with a coach he knew. Even though I didn't want to play back then, I still played. 1 year later, after that day, I had my first tennis tournament when I was 5. That tournament changed how I view tennis from the time I started playing to now. So if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have found interest in tennis. The second one I'm going to be talking about is work ethic. When I was around 5 years old, if I woke up early enough, I would go to my mom's resort and sit beside her while watching her check in customers. Sometimes she would struggle, but she eventually solved it. I applied what I learned from watching my mom work hard every day by practicing tennis in my everyday life. By practicing it every day, it has taught me perseverance. That's where I have learned problem solving and hard work.
Did you know that your family has impacted you a lot through your life? In this presentation, I'll talk about how my family has impacted me through my hobbies and interests, work ethic, and cultural identity and heritage. The second way my family has impacted me is through my work ethic. My mom wants me to play tennis, but also work hard in learning. For example, my mom always reminds me to pay attention in class because I cannot take extra classes. Because my mom encourages me to work hard and balance tennis and my studies, I found the importance of work ethic. The third way my family has impacted me is through my cultural identity and heritage. I celebrate Songkran every year. For example, when I was playing Songkran and the other people splashed cold water to me, I felt numb. By celebrating Songkran with my family, I feel connected to my Thai nation since it is something specific to my country. In this speech, I've discussed how my family has impacted me through my hobbies and interests, work ethic, and cultural identity and heritage. These lessons help me to be a better person and have more responsibilities. I'm grateful for what my family has taught me.